Joining us in the kitchen today on behalf of NBA Green Week, presented by Sprint, is Dikembe Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo is his name, and you know that name, you know that face, you know this, you know a lot. Let's know some more. Dikembe, give me a name for this, a name. The one guy you liked finger wagging the most, the one guy that you enjoyed doing that to the most was who?
I think it was Sean Kemp.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was such a great, explosive player. And I think the second one will be, I think Michael was there too, among my top 5, because it took him 7 years to dunk on me.
Yeah, the thing is, everybody then started coming back at it right to you after it got to be a thing. So who did you hate putting his finger in your face?
No. When I got older.
Oh, hold on, no. But that's the thing. All you Georgetown guys, you guys try to block everybody's dunks, and you guys used to get dunked on all the time because you tried to, even when you were young, you got to admit that.
I don't deny that. I don't deny that I never got dunked, you know. Most of the guys that I enjoy blocking the shot are the same guys who pop one very good one on me as well.
Give us a time that you remember where you were like, oh my gosh, you felt it right there. You were like, oh, that guy got me, and that was terrible. I can't believe he did that to me.
I think Grant Hill in the Detroit and Atlanta series, and he took off from the baseline. I thought I had him very well. Next time I knew the guy just flew above my head, and I just couldn't catch it.
How would you describe to somebody who doesn't understand your life before you got to America?
I was poor.
That's
I
one
didn't
way to
have no
explain
dollar in the market, in the pocket, and I didn't have no money even to get my clothes washed, and I have to call my cousin all the time to get some money on the weekend, and I think that was a tough thing. And when everybody's going somewhere to even eat pizza, you don't have that $10 to put on the table to eat pizza with them. You don't have no money to go to the movie. Clothes-wise, it was very difficult. I feel very bad. It was very tough. And sometimes I don't like to talk about it, but I have to take a job in college as a freshman, working in a laundromat and washing clothes, putting the clothes in the laundry machine for all of the players, football players, tennis players, and basketball players, so I can get a check. And it was very interesting.
Well, after you had been in the United States, did it change the way that you looked at going back to the Congo and the poverty and the things that you had experienced? How did that change after you had been to the United States?
It changed a lot. That's for the fact that you can go home today to see people are dying in a young age. You know, the average life expectancy in the Congo, where I come from, is 43 for men and 42 for women. One of the 14 women who give birth every day, you have a chance to die. One of the 5 kids are born every day, die before the age of 5. And you continue to see that. You see our measles and polio, malaria continue to destroy the fabric of our society. Malaria himself, the treatment that costs only $8 to treat, and it's continued to kill more than 300,000 babies every year in the Congo. So you wonder yourself, what can I do to make a contribution in society? And that's the reason why, guys, and I've gone out and to build a $30 million hospital to try to see how many lives can I save.
I got to imagine seeing that all the time, it makes you emotional, no? Like going there, going back and...
It's been very tough, especially losing a mother. I lost my mom for the fact that the hospital was only 10 minutes away, but there was no ambulance service that can come from the hospital, get my mom to get into the hospital. And it was difficult for my dad to move my mom from home to the hospital. All those tragic, when you put all those things together, you come out with a great picture in the mind that something needs to be done.
Discussing something happier, what would you describe as the happiest year in your life? You could choose any time in your life. What was the happiest year?
I would say that beating the Seattle Supersonic in 1994, when I took the ball away, after that shot went up and I fall and roll on the floor, and I expressed myself to the world that this is it, I shook the world.
So is this true? We've heard an urban legend, and you can confirm it for us now. You know what I'm going to ask him, right? Is it true that Dikembe Mutombo used to walk in his heyday, in the glory days of his life, used to walk into a nightclub? You know what I'm going to ask, too. Used to walk into a place and say...
Don't believe on that crack. I know where you're going with that. I know
there.
where you're going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Let me tell you. Let me give you something. Let me give you something. That way you know where I'm going. No. I know where you're going with. I always say, who came out with that crap?
That's not true.
I always ask everybody, who came out with that crap?
Oh, it's so disappointing.
I did have a beautiful girlfriend back in the day, and I really did enjoy myself in college. But you know what? It's tough that when you get to the top, there's always somebody trying to come up with some funny thing.
It's a conspiracy.
Or maybe you took all of the girls away from him when he was in college, or you did get all the attention when you was walking in the club, he didn't get. You know, those things you hear that from the guys, man. Do you know how many times guys have come to me in the club, they say, oh man, we don't like when you guys come to the club because there's no women looking at us.
But if you did walk in the club and say, who wants to sex with Mutombo, it would be kind of cool,
It'd be
right?
a great story.
No. It's a great story, but
that's unfortunate.
It didn't happen. I always try to correct that.
That's good. It's a long explanation, though.
Come on. He doesn't believe you. I want to believe. I don't want to believe you either.
Hey, now you believe it because you got it from the source.
Dikembe, thank you for being on with us, sir. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. It's a great talking to you guys today.
Appreciate it.
Gracias, Dikembe.
Thank you, Pop.